everyone, I'm here with my new video, and this video is going to be special for a very unique reason. So I actually recorded this twice before, but both of the times it got interrupted due to some reason. एकदा माझ्या विंडोच्या खाली लोक खूप बोलत होते आणि एकदा माझा माईकच मिडवे त्याची बॅटरी संपली. Yeah, stupid me. But I think it was for the best because this video is now gonna go out on the day of, on a very special day. So let me start with first telling you about what this video is about. So by this time I had already watched quite a few K-dramas, so I had already started getting recommendations from Netflix a lot, and this one K-drama used to come a lot in the recommendations, but I was going by actors set of dramas, so I did not pay much attention to it. But one series used to capture my attention all the time because of the actor of the series, and I used to think, okay, this one I should watch. And turns out I was right, because that actor became my favorite K-drama actor, and in fact he became my one of my most favorite actors. If you know me, then you know whom I'm talking about. If you don't, then I'll tell you. I'm talking about Chang Wook. Yes, he is one of the best actors I've ever known. And why this video is special? Because today is his birthday, and turns out things worked out that way. So I'm talking about my first ever Ji Chang Wook drama on Ji Chang Wook's birthday. So singer chukka hai Ji Chang Wook shi. And let's talk about the drama. The drama I'm talking about is Welcome to Samdal-ri. It is, as I told you, it's special because of Ji Chang Wook, but also it's a very good drama. And the one thing that I remember vividly is, how the series begins. It begins with his voice first, even before he comes on the screen, and that itself does the work. His acting is so good that his voice is also completely soaked into the emotions, so it immediately pulls you in. And then you have the ocean, the wind, the village, and the amazing nature shots that all adds up to it, and before you know it, you settle into Samdal-ri yourself. That's Welcome to Samdal-ri for you. So the central idea of Welcome to Samdal-ri is everyone leaves Samdal-ri to go to Seoul. Some to chase their dreams, success, identity, recognition. But eventually, one by one, each one of them comes back. Not because they failed in the sense, but sometimes, life exhausts you. And I loved how even the series does not handle returning back to their place as failure. In fact, this leads to the most beautiful ideas that the series has given us. There is one dialogue which says, as always, we are going to go as long as our breath takes us without being greedy. And whenever we are out of breath, we will come back to this small place, our small stream, Samdal-ri. And honestly, I think this small place is not always a place. For some people, it can be a memories. For some people, it can be a person. For some people, it can even be a version of yourself. But important is to remember that you can take a break, pause a bit, and then start over again. And that rest is sometimes necessary in life to go even higher. My most favorite part of this drama is Sam-Dal's character. She is amazingly ambitious, hardworking, level-headed, and incredibly determined. And there's something about her grit and mentality that is genuinely motivating, And that's why but what makes her story more powerful is when she fails, when her career collapses. And that also puts a light on harsh reality of celebrity culture in Korea. So one rumor can make you isolated from the entire world, and the people who might know you're innocent also will distance themselves from you because they don't want to be judged by the society, and because it is that bad, maintaining your image in Korean culture, celebrity culture basically. But so when actually her career faces this downfall, she doesn't just lose her career, but she starts losing the identity that she has built herself, which was of Cho Eun-hye, a celebrity photographer, and she was living with that for all these years. And that's why one of the most memorable line for me from this drama was when Cho Young-pil tells her that let's find Cho Sam-Dal. And it might sound simple, but he doesn't mean the photographer one, but herself, the very core person that she is. And I think it's relatable to all of us, because we become so attached to these identities we create, like our professions, career, relations, or the titles that are given to us, that we forget that beyond all that, we are someone else. We are at core the individual person who is all of this. And so when a relationship does not work, when you lose a title, when not doing good in a profession for some reason, you might feel lost, but you need to remember that you are more than all those things. I think that is very beautiful message from this series that we get. So the relationship between Cho Young-pil and Cho Sam-Dal is one of my favorite love stories of K-drama world, and that couple is one of my favorite couples of K-drama world, because you can feel their love so deeply, and I think one more reason is because their story is completely different. It's like 1 in a million possibility that this can happen, or even rarer than that, and so you only adore them. You cannot even relate to that personally, and so there is no other feeling that invokes in you than just feeling awe about how nice the story is. I mean, how good to have that kind of bond. And then also their breakup becomes the emotional center of this drama. It's mainly the factor of many things going around in this drama. The story keeps going past and present, so it adds a bit of nostalgia also, and also it keeps on making you wonder why they actually broke up, which is a mystery in this drama for some time, and because they loved each other so deeply. And you start questioning that yourself, and you start getting engaged into this drama more and more. And then, as I said, their dynamics is amazing, and the way Cho Young-pil is there for her all the time. And their first meet after all these years, when he suddenly, gives her the finger guns. I don't know what are they called, but it is like the funny scene, and you can see they have this still like a friend dynamic because of that, but then underneath there is a lot of emotional weight of they have in their relationship, which slowly unfolds. So that adds another layer to their story. The office scene especially stayed with me, where he just stands there till she completely dries her tears out, and he does nothing but just gives her his shoulder to cry on, and that was really an awe moment. And then there's so many good moments those two share, and they have so many nice romantic scenes, and they're so well done, the scene in the rain, and then the scarf confession scene, and the hideout cuddles, and then he sings for her on the road. All is so well, but the highlight for me is the way he keeps asking her Qwenchana. And I swear, if someone asks me the way he does, I think my all worries will just go away. And I don't know what it is, but this is the charm of Cho Young-pil's character, or maybe this is the charm of Chang Wook. Beyond romance also, this series handles relationships very well. There is this amazing bond between the two mothers, the two Mias. I think I'm right. The bond between those two is so good, and their friendship is so pure, and that's why I think it translates into relationship of Cho Young-pil and Cho Sam-Dal. And then there is the bond between Cho Young-pil and Cho Sam-Dal's mother, which is also very pure, and it is very heartwarming, to see them together, and it's different kind of dynamics. And then Sam-Dal and Young-pil's friendship is also handled quite well, I believe. It's a very different approach they have taken here. Sam-Dal always had a crush on Sam-Dal, and then he goes ahead and tells Young-pil whenever he gets drunk, and then forgets the next day. And it has been going on since years and years, and now finally, being conscious, he confessed to Young-pil that this is happening, and I'm going head on with you this time. And they had a little bit bickering, but their friendship still remains intact, and they still choose to confide in each other instead of deciding to part ways, or having bitterness in their friendship. And I love the way they handle it, and I think this is how life should be. It should be simple, like, okay, this is happening, these are another emotions, and I think it's separating these two things are really good, because the crush and love is at one place, but friendship is also important in life, right? So that was one thing that stayed with me too. So it was very mature writing, I feel. in that sense. And then there is this dolphin guy. He was really cute. And Samdal's niece character, it was also written very like in a matured way. So I think there's, again I'll say, a very matured writing I found in Welcome to Samdal-ri, which kept pulling me in. The poet in me, the philosopher in me, it kept pulling in that aspect of my personality. I think the true spirit of the series lies in how it understands human pain. Everyone from the series have hurt someone or have made mistakes, but none of them comes from, most of them, some of them do, but none of them comes from evil intentions. Most of it comes from the places like unfortunate situations, misunderstandings, fear, guilt, avoidance, and which are very human emotions. That feels painfully realistic, you know. Sometimes people do avoid pain, so much so that they actually preserve the wound for years because of that. Instead of facing emotions directly head on and healing, they actually carry them forever. And that's what you can see in the series happening at a lot of places. And the drama captures that emotional weight very well beneath the the tone of romance or the loudness that is going on above on the surface. And to add to that, the title of the episodes are poetic. The dialogues are written so well, and then the slow motion pacing of certain scenes at the right time just adds into the message that the series is trying to tell you. And so it is so impactful, you know, that it made me cry. I mean, I do cry watching series, movies, but I literally bawled my eyes out watching this one. And not just once. When I was watching it again this time, because to write down some notes for this video, and I cried again with the same intensity. That much powerful the cinematography, the work of the actors, everything is, the story writing, everything is. If you want a drama that feels like healing, takes you to different amazing locations, and then so much variety of human experiences, which makes you cry, which makes you laugh, which makes you feel the warmth of love, then which makes you pause for a bit, breathe again and start over, then this is the one for you. Welcome to Samdal-ri. It was such place to me, a place I can go to when I feel a little lost, and I hope it becomes the same for you too. A small stream Samdal-ri that you can return to whenever life starts becoming too heavy for us. So give it a try. Let me know how you like it. Let me know in the comments if you've already watched it and you have something to share about it. I would like to read it. And till then, keep watching a lot of things. Keep having fun. See you next time. Bye. Okay.